Have you ever woken up with a lingering feeling that you had a powerful dream, only to have it slip away from your memory the moment you opened your eyes? What if these lost dreams were not just random images, but hidden messages meant to guide you on your spiritual path? Imagine if you could unlock the secrets behind why you forget your dreams and, more importantly, learn how to remember and even control them. Today, we're diving deep into Buddhist teachings to uncover a hidden truth. Our dreams may hold profound insights, yet unseen forces keep them out of reach. Is it possible that forgotten dreams are more significant than we think? Stay with us as we explore ancient wisdom and practical techniques to open your mind to this hidden world and unlock the full power of your dreams. Have you ever woken up with a distinct memory of a dream lingering in your mind, only to find it slipping away as you try to recall its details? This common experience of losing grasp on our dreams is not just an anomaly of human consciousness, but, according to Buddhist teachings, may hint at something deeper within our psyche and spiritual journey. In Buddhism, dreams are often seen as reflections of the mind state, a blend of thoughts, emotions, and karmic impressions that reveal truths about our inner world. They are not dismissed as mere random impulses of the brain, but are considered to hold spiritual insights, glimpses into our fears, repressed desires, or mental obstacles. Buddhist teachings suggest that our inability to retain or clearly remember dreams is not accidental. Rather, it could be due to unresolved emotional and spiritual barriers within us. When we struggle with personal traumas, stress, or suppressed emotions, these issues create a kind of fog that obscures the mind, making it difficult for the impressions of dreams to be clearly imprinted. This is where Buddhist philosophy encourages us to see dreams as valuable tools. Dreams provide a mirror to our hidden anxieties, habits, and mental tendencies. By contemplating the fleeting nature of our dreams, we are given a gateway to explore the hidden areas of our consciousness. The Buddha himself spoke about dreams in various sutras, indicating that not all dreams are spiritually significant, but that some indeed are messages from the subconscious or the karmic imprints of past lives. For example, in the Dhammapada, a fundamental Buddhist text, it is stated that the mind is everything, what you think you become. In dreams, the contents are generated by our thoughts, our deep-seated beliefs, and the mental seeds planted by our actions. They offer clues into what occupies our minds and hearts, even if we are not consciously aware of it during waking hours. One classic Buddhist story that illustrates the significance of dreams is the dream of King Suddhodana, the father of Prince Siddhartha, who would later become the Buddha. Before the birth of Siddhartha, King Suddhodana dreamt of a white elephant entering the queen's womb, symbolizing purity and enlightenment. Buddhist interpretations of this dream suggest that the white elephant was a celestial sign of a great being who would renounce worldly pleasures to find the truth. This dream, which is detailed in the Lalitavistara Sutra, serves as an example of how certain dreams can offer spiritual foresight and insight. It indicates that dreams may carry hidden messages related to our karma and life purpose. Similarly, in Tibetan Buddhism, dream yoga is practiced as a method to harness the state of lucid dreaming to gain spiritual insights and remove ignorance. Practitioners train themselves to become aware within their dreams, aiming to control and direct them as a form of meditation. This is not done for mere entertainment. It is a rigorous spiritual practice aimed at dissolving the boundary between dreams and reality. By confronting their fears, attachments, and desires within dreams, Practitioners of dream yoga strive to overcome these elements in their waking life as well. From a Buddhist perspective, the mind's clarity is crucial for retaining dream insights. This is where meditation and mindfulness become essential practices for understanding dreams. When the mind is calm, stable, and free from distractions, the impressions of dreams can be retained more effectively, allowing practitioners to discern whether a dream holds spiritual significance or is merely a fleeting projection of daily concerns. In meditation, one learns to observe thoughts and emotions without attachment, a skill that can also be applied to dream recall. Instead of frantically grasping for memories of a dream, one can calmly observe the feelings and images as they naturally arise upon waking. With regular practice, meditators find that they remember dreams more vividly and can interpret them with greater clarity. In examining why dreams are often forgotten, Buddhism also encourages us to consider the transient nature of all phenomena, including our thoughts and dreams. Just as our experiences in the waking world are impermanent, so too are dreams. Embracing this impermanence is a core teaching in Buddhism, as it reminds us not to cling to thoughts or experiences. The act of releasing attachment to dreams can be liberating, helping practitioners recognize that both dreams and waking life are fleeting, interconnected experiences shaped by the mind. A similar story of spiritual insight through dreams can be found in the account of the Zen monk Hakuin Ekaku. During a period of intense practice, Hakuin experienced a series of nightmares that forced him to confront his fear of death. The dreams were filled with images of terrifying deities and dark scenes that represented his deepest fears. By reflecting on these dreams, Hakuin eventually attained enlightenment, understanding that his fear of death was tied to his attachment to the self. His transformation from fear to liberation highlights the Buddhist belief that dreams, even unsettling ones, can serve as catalysts for spiritual growth. These stories underscore the Buddhist teaching that dreams, whether remembered or forgotten, play a role in guiding us towards self-understanding and spiritual awakening. Although many dreams may seem mundane, their fleeting nature and the emotions they evoke provide us with a unique opportunity to practice non-attachment and mindfulness. Buddhism encourages us to view dreams not as illusions to be dismissed, but as subtle messengers, reminding us of our inner landscape, our karmic influences, and the mind's potential to transcend its limitations. In Buddhism, the concept of astral projection is a fascinating exploration of consciousness that goes beyond the ordinary dream state. Unlike the passive and often unintentional nature of dreams, astral projection is seen as a deliberate journey of the soul or consciousness beyond the confines of the physical body. Known in some Buddhist traditions as an experience similar to out-of-body travel, astral projection involves the temporary separation of the consciousness from the body, allowing one to access realms beyond the physical and interact with energies and beings in other dimensions. This journey is believed to provide deep insights, clarity, and often serves as a significant spiritual experience, revealing aspects of the self and universe that are usually hidden in the physical realm. In Buddhist thought, the astral journey is not merely an escape from reality. Rather, it is an opportunity to delve deeper into the nature of consciousness and the interconnectedness of all beings. Tibetan Buddhism, for example, holds a wealth of teachings on the subtle body and the various realms of existence. These realms are not just abstract concepts, but are thought to be places of energetic reality where beings exist and interact. The Bardo Thodol, or Tibetan Book of the Dead, speaks to the idea of traveling through intermediate states of consciousness after death, and these states are somewhat analogous to astral realms. Practitioners who have advanced in meditation and mindfulness sometimes report experiences akin to astral projection, where they enter states of heightened awareness that allow them to perceive and interact with these realms. Real-life accounts from practitioners and spiritual seekers often describe astral journeys as profound and life-changing. Many people report encounters with spiritual guides, loved ones who have passed, or even deities and bodhisattvas. These guides are seen as protectors and teachers, helping to navigate the unknown and shedding light on personal struggles or life purpose. In one account, a devoted practitioner who regularly meditated on compassion recounted a powerful astral experience where they encountered a serene figure who identified as Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. The figure did not speak but conveyed a message of unconditional love and the importance of selfless service. The experience left the practitioner with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper commitment to their practice. Such stories are not uncommon in Buddhist circles. There are accounts of Tibetan monks and advanced practitioners who describe intentionally leaving their bodies in meditation and entering higher realms to receive teachings or blessings. One famous example is that of the Tibetan yogi Milarepa, who is said to have reached such a state of spiritual clarity and discipline that he could travel beyond the physical realm in meditation. Milarepa's accounts of his mystical experiences have become part of Tibetan folklore and literature, demonstrating the profound impact that astral travel can have on spiritual development. His journeys are not only stories of individual exploration, but are depicted as part of his ultimate path toward enlightenment, shedding light on the Buddhist teachings of impermanence, non-attachment, and compassion. However, Buddhist teachings also emphasize that astral projection, like other mystical experiences, should not be sought merely for the sake of curiosity or thrill. Attachment to supernatural phenomena can become a distraction on the spiritual path. In the Mahayana tradition, one is reminded that the ultimate goal is enlightenment and liberation from the cycle of samsara, not indulgence in experiences that could fuel attachment or ego. In the Zen tradition, for instance, practitioners are often discouraged from focusing on mystical experiences, as they can become obstacles to achieving true insight. Nevertheless, if such experiences arise naturally, they are to be examined mindfully and without attachment. Fear and attachment are considered major barriers in Buddhist teachings to transcendent experiences like astral projection. The human mind is conditioned to cling to the physical body and the material world, seeing it as a source of identity and security. This clinging creates a kind of mental barrier that prevents the consciousness from fully detaching from the body during astral travel. Fear is another factor, as many people fear the unknown realms they might encounter beyond the physical plane. Buddhist philosophy teaches that overcoming such fears is essential for any journey toward enlightenment. Through mindfulness and meditative practices, practitioners learn to release their attachments and face fears, gradually breaking down the mental barriers that limit their spiritual exploration. Another layer to this exploration is the Buddhist understanding of karma and its role in shaping one's experiences in both the physical and astral realms. According to the teachings, one's karmic history can influence the realms one is able to access during astral projection. Those with positive karma and a foundation in compassion and wisdom may find themselves drawn to peaceful and higher realms, where they encounter benevolent beings and enlightened guides. Conversely, those who have accumulated negative karma may be pulled toward lower, more challenging realms. This understanding serves as a reminder for practitioners to cultivate positive mental habits and virtues that can lead to beneficial experiences both in life and beyond. In the story of Nagasena, a Buddhist monk who communicated with the King Menander in the Questions of King Melinda, there is an emphasis on the idea that consciousness is not bound by physical form, but exists as a continuous flow. This concept aligns with the experiences of astral projection, where consciousness is felt as something fluid and expansive, unrestricted by the body. When a practitioner experiences astral projection, it is as if they are temporarily freed from the confines of physical reality, gaining a taste of the continuity of consciousness that transcends birth and death. The experiences of astral projection offer profound insights into the Buddhist concepts of impermanence and non-attachment. By learning to separate from the physical body, even temporarily, one can begin to see the body as just one form among many that consciousness can inhabit. This separation can diminish one's fear of death, as it demonstrates that consciousness does not end with the dissolution of the physical body. Buddhist teachings remind us that the body is simply a vessel, a temporary form that carries the mind in this life. Through astral projection, practitioners gain a first-hand understanding of this, often returning with a sense of peace and a diminished fear of death. Astral projection, therefore, is not only a mystical journey but a practice that aligns deeply with the core teachings of Buddhism. By transcending the limitations of the body, one can encounter aspects of the self and the universe that reveal the interdependent and impermanent nature of all things. This journey beyond the physical world can deepen one's commitment to compassion and wisdom, providing a glimpse of the vast, interconnected reality that lies beyond individual experience. Through meditation, non-attachment, and inner clarity, practitioners are encouraged to approach such experiences with reverence and mindfulness, using them as tools for growth rather than as ends in themselves. In Buddhist philosophy, dreams and experiences like déjà vu are more than mere tricks of the mind. They are believed to offer glimpses into the deeper layers of consciousness. Rather than viewing these phenomena as random or meaningless, Buddhism suggests that they hold insights, perhaps even small awakenings, that reveal hidden truths about the self and one's spiritual journey. Déjà vu, for instance, is often seen as a fleeting remembrance, a subtle moment of awareness that may connect to past lives, subconscious insights, or even premonitions. According to Buddhist teachings, déjà vu is like a crack in the veil of ordinary perception, briefly allowing a view into the continuity of consciousness that exists beyond the immediate physical reality. From a Buddhist perspective, déjà vu may serve as a momentary glimpse into the vast tapestry of karmic connections that binds all beings across lifetimes. When someone experiences déjà vu, they may be unknowingly recalling an interaction or experience that resonates with their karmic history. For instance, meeting someone for the first time but feeling as if you've known them for ages may suggest a deep karmic bond or a past life connection. This recognition, though fleeting, hints at the interconnected nature of all beings, a core principle in Buddhist philosophy. Tibetan Buddhism, in particular, teaches that every relationship and encounter has roots that extend far back, shaped by the actions, thoughts, and intentions of previous lives. Déjà vu, in this view, is like a spiritual signpost, briefly pointing us toward those hidden connections and karmic ties. The concept of déjà vu aligns with another important aspect of Buddhist thought, the idea of spiritual insight that transcends ordinary perception. Often, déjà vu is dismissed as a quirk of the brain, but in Buddhism, it's recognized as a potential moment of mindfulness, a reminder to become present and fully aware. Buddhist practitioners are taught to observe these moments with an open, curious mind rather than dismiss them. By cultivating mindfulness, they may be able to expand these brief flashes of insight into deeper understanding. When a practitioner experiences déjà vu, they might take it as an invitation to look inward, to question what this sense of familiarity might mean, and how it could relate to their current spiritual state or relationships. The practice of meditation is essential for breaking down the spiritual fog that Buddhism identifies as the barrier to memory and insight retention. Negative emotions, stress, and attachment are seen as obstacles that cloud the mind and prevent clarity. Just as a mirror becomes clouded with dust, the mind becomes clouded with unresolved emotions and attachments, creating what can be thought of as spiritual amnesia. When the mind is in a low vibrational state, it struggles to retain not only daily memories, but also dreams, spiritual insights, and astral experiences. Through meditation and mindfulness, practitioners learn to clear away this fog, gradually allowing their true consciousness to emerge unobstructed. The case of Mingyur Rinpoche, a respected Tibetan Buddhist teacher, provides an illuminating example of how mindfulness and meditation can lead to greater recall of spiritual experiences. Mingyur Rinpoche describes how, through deep meditation, he was able to access memories and insights from his childhood and previous lives. Initially, he experienced these memories as vague, dreamlike sensations, but as he deepened his meditation practice, the details became clearer and more coherent. His experience demonstrates how focused inner work can pierce through the layers of mental clutter that typically obscure our awareness, enabling clearer memory and insight. Similarly, stories of other Buddhist monks and advanced practitioners recount how, through dedication to meditation, they began to remember their dreams with remarkable clarity. In one such case, a monk who had spent years meditating on compassion found that his dreams began to take on a new quality. Rather than fading upon waking, they stayed vivid and meaningful, as if revealing lessons and teachings meant to guide him in his daily life. He would dream of scenes that symbolized aspects of compassion and non-attachment, such as watching a lotus flower bloom in the midst of turbulent water, symbolizing the cultivation of inner peace amidst external chaos. This dream, he realized, was a reflection of his own journey to remain grounded in compassion, regardless of life's challenges. These stories serve as powerful reminders of the potential that lies within each of us to access and retain spiritual experiences more fully. According to Buddhist thought, the mind is naturally inclined toward clarity and insight, but it is often obstructed by mental defilements like anger, greed, and ignorance. Meditation is the tool that allows one to gradually dissolve these defilements, revealing the pure, innate awareness that lies beneath. When the mind becomes clear, it not only gains the ability to retain spiritual insights and experiences, but also begins to perceive reality with greater depth and understanding. The experiences of advanced practitioners like Mingyur Rinpoche highlight this transformative process, illustrating that what may start as fleeting moments of déjà vu or faint memories of dreams can, through practice, become profound realizations that shape one's path to enlightenment. In Buddhism, It is also taught that dreams and déjà vu are often influenced by our karmic patterns. The things we experience in dreams or moments of déjà vu may reflect unresolved karma from past lives or hint at karmic seeds that are taking root in the present life. For example, a person who has recurring dreams of being in a specific place they have never been to in their current life may be accessing memories of a past life, where that place held significant meaning. These experiences serve as reminders of the interconnectedness of all lives and the ongoing journey of karma, subtly guiding individuals to understand and address their karmic imprints. One well-known Buddhist tale that illustrates the significance of karmic memory involves the story of Ananda, one of the Buddha's closest disciples. Ananda, who was renowned for his kindness and humility, once had a dream in which he saw himself in various past lives, each one demonstrating acts of compassion and generosity. Upon awakening, he shared his dream with the Buddha, who affirmed that these memories were glimpses of Ananda's karmic history. These acts of kindness had shaped his current life, leading him to be close to the Buddha and on the path to enlightenment. The Buddha explained that Ananda's dream was not a random occurrence, but a karmic reminder of the fruits of his compassionate deeds. Such stories teach us that dreams and déjà vu are not random occurrences, but part of the intricate web of karma that links all beings. They serve as opportunities to reflect, to recognize patterns, and to deepen one's understanding of the self. Buddhist teachings encourage practitioners to use these moments as catalysts for self-inquiry, to look within and uncover the motivations, fears, and desires that shape their actions. By becoming mindful of these experiences, one can gain a clearer understanding of the karmic forces at play and work to cultivate positive, skillful actions that lead to liberation from suffering. Ultimately, dreams and déjà vu in Buddhism are viewed as sacred windows into the soul's journey. They remind us of our shared humanity, our interconnected lives, and the profound mystery that underlies our existence. In recognizing and embracing these glimpses of insight, we draw closer to the Buddhist ideals of wisdom, compassion, and enlightenment. Each dream, each fleeting moment of déjà vu, becomes a stepping stone on the path to awakening, a reminder of the infinite potential within us to transcend the illusions of the physical world and realize our true nature. In Buddhism, the mind is viewed as a vast and boundless landscape, with layers that reveal deeper understanding and enlightenment. Yet, like all landscapes, the mind must be cultivated, prepared, and nurtured to uncover its hidden treasures. Spiritual journeys, dreams, and even encounters with the subconscious can offer insight and wisdom if approached with conscious intent. To better remember and interpret these experiences, one can engage in specific techniques rooted in Buddhist teachings that bridge the conscious and subconscious realms. One of the primary approaches to preparing for spiritual insight and dream recall is through conscious spiritual practice and environmental preparation. Buddhist teachings often emphasize creating an environment that calms and centers the mind, paving the way for a state of heightened awareness. Meditation before sleep is a valuable tool in this preparation. By meditating, practitioners clear the mind of daily distractions, focusing inwardly and aligning with a calm, steady rhythm that invites spiritual exploration. For those hoping to remember dreams or embark on a meaningful spiritual journey, Buddhist practices recommend a short session of mindful breathing or chanting a mantra before bed. For example, chanting the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, aligns one's intention with compassion and inner peace, grounding the mind and body in preparation for restful, insightful sleep. Another technique involves purifying the sleeping environment to foster positive energy. Buddhist monks and practitioners sometimes perform simple cleansing rituals, such as lighting incense or using Himalayan salt lamps, which are believed to balance and clear the surrounding energy. This purification process prepares the space not only for restful sleep, but also for an unclouded reception of dreams and spiritual messages. These rituals create an intentional, sacred space, reminding the practitioner that their nightly rest is also an opportunity for spiritual growth and exploration. In addition to preparing the environment, practical tools like dream journals, crystals, and affirmations play a significant role in connecting the conscious and subconscious minds. The practice of keeping a dream journal aligns well with the Buddhist emphasis on mindfulness, encouraging practitioners to take note of the subtle messages that emerge in their dreams. By recording dreams immediately upon waking, practitioners not only capture details that would otherwise fade but also train the mind to value and retain these insights. Over time, this practice strengthens one's ability to remember dreams and discern patterns, guiding the practitioner toward meaningful interpretations and insights. Some Buddhists incorporate the use of crystals, such as amethyst or clear quartz, into their dream practices. Amethyst, in particular, is believed to foster calmness and clarity, aligning the energy of the body and mind for deeper spiritual journeys. By placing amethyst near the bedside or under the pillow, practitioners create a subtle connection to tranquility and spiritual clarity. This practice is not unique to Buddhism, but is often adapted into Buddhist meditation for its supportive effects. The crystal acts as a focal point for the mind, helping practitioners approach sleep with calm, intention, and openness to spiritual experiences. Setting intentions, or using affirmations, is another essential technique that encourages the mind to recall spiritual experiences. Before sleep, one might repeat affirmations such as, "Tonight, I will remember my dreams with clarity," or "I open my mind to insight and spiritual guidance." Buddhist teachers often encourage their students to establish a focused intention, believing that the mind can be directed through consistent, purposeful thoughts. By stating intentions, practitioners create a bridge between the waking and dreaming states, fostering a subconscious awareness that they are seeking insight or memory. Through this focused intent, practitioners align with the Buddhist concept of right mindfulness, actively engaging with the mind's capacity for exploration and remembrance. Guided meditation is also an invaluable tool for those seeking to experience conscious astral projection. In Buddhism, astral projection is understood as a disciplined practice requiring both preparation and intention. A guided meditation often begins with creating a peaceful environment, dim lighting, calm breathing, and an uncluttered space, setting the stage for a journey beyond the physical body. Practitioners are encouraged to visualize themselves in a state of calm detachment, with thoughts elevated above daily worries and concerns. By visualizing a clear, peaceful separation of the astral form from the physical body, practitioners focus their intent on maintaining safety and awareness throughout the journey. This aligns with the Buddhist practice of protecting the mind, ensuring that only positive, spiritually uplifting thoughts accompany the practitioner on their astral exploration. One inspiring story that illustrates the power of these practices is that of Milarepa, an esteemed Tibetan yogi. Milarepa's journey was one of extreme dedication. He spent years meditating in isolation, fully immersing himself in practices that unlocked his spiritual potential. According to Tibetan Buddhist tradition, Milarepa experienced vivid spiritual dreams and deepened his connection to the unseen realms, achieving heightened states of awareness and insight. His story serves as a reminder that dedication to spiritual practice, combined with intention and mindfulness, can open doors to profound experiences. Milarepa's example encourages practitioners to persevere, to trust in the transformative power of consistent spiritual practice, and to see each dream or journey as part of the larger path to enlightenment. Another Buddhist parable that illuminates the value of spiritual intent and preparation involves a young monk who sought to remember his dreams as a way to receive guidance from his teacher. The monk practiced meditation daily, reciting mantras and purifying his space before sleep. Over time, his dreams began to transform, bringing him face to face with symbolic images that reflected his inner fears and aspirations. These dreams offered him wisdom, reminding him of the teachings he had received and guiding him on his journey. This parable exemplifies the Buddhist view that our spiritual journeys are enriched when approached with dedication, patience, and faith in the process. By integrating these practices, modern practitioners can approach spiritual journeys with mindfulness and purpose, much like these historical and legendary figures did. In Buddhism, the pursuit of spiritual experience is not for mere curiosity. It is a commitment to deepening one's understanding, confronting inner challenges, and fostering compassion. As practitioners continue to purify their minds and environments, they open themselves to insights that transcend ordinary reality. The journey of exploring dreams, déjà vu, and astral projection is, at its core, a journey to rediscover one's true self, to embrace the mysteries of existence, and to awaken the timeless wisdom within. Through these methods, each individual can embark on a path that transcends sleep and dreams, offering glimpses of enlightenment and a closer connection to the infinite, interconnected consciousness that Buddhism holds at the heart of all existence. In Buddhism, the mind is often referred to as a mirror, reflecting not only the external world but also the inner realms of consciousness. Remembering dreams and reflecting on spiritual journeys is a powerful way to connect with that mirror-like clarity, revealing insights that aid in self-discovery and emotional healing. According to Buddhist teachings, each dream, memory, and spiritual experience has the potential to illuminate the obstacles and attachments that cloud our true nature. By learning to remember and honor these inner journeys, practitioners can engage in a process of self-understanding that aligns with the Buddhist path toward enlightenment. The benefits of engaging with our dreams and spiritual experiences are profound, offering a path to understanding ourselves beyond the confines of ordinary waking life. By remembering and exploring these experiences, we can begin to address and resolve hidden emotional conflicts and mental blockages. For instance, a recurring dream might reveal an unresolved fear or desire, encouraging the practitioner to investigate its source through meditation and mindfulness. In Buddhism, the process of recognizing and understanding such inner obstacles is seen as essential to spiritual growth. When these barriers are acknowledged and addressed, they lose their power to hinder, allowing the mind to function more freely and compassionately. One powerful story in Buddhist tradition that illustrates the transformative power of spiritual exploration is the tale of a young monk who was plagued by dreams of being trapped in a dark cave. Night after night, he would awaken in fear, unable to understand the meaning of these dreams. The monk's teacher advised him to meditate deeply, encouraging him to let go of fear and observe the dream with a calm mind. Over time, the monk's meditation practice allowed him to approach the dream with equanimity. One night, instead of waking up, he remained in the dream, calmly observing his surroundings. To his surprise, he found a hidden door in the cave. When he opened it, he saw a landscape filled with light and serenity. Upon waking, he realized that the dream symbolized his own internal struggles, and that the dark cave represented his unexamined fears. This experience not only alleviated his fear, but also gave him the courage to approach his inner life with curiosity and compassion. This story serves as a reminder of the Buddhist principle that fear, like all mental afflictions, can be transformed into understanding. Dreams, when explored with an open and mindful attitude, can reveal the aspects of ourselves that we often overlook or avoid. By observing dreams without fear or judgment, we can transform them into valuable guides on our spiritual journey. This practice aligns with the Buddhist notion of right mindfulness, which encourages an open and non-judgmental awareness of all experiences, whether they arise in waking life or within the depths of the subconscious. The real-life application of dream exploration extends beyond ancient stories and parables. In recent times, practitioners from various backgrounds have found healing and self-acceptance through dream work and spiritual practices. Consider the story of a woman who struggled with grief after losing a loved one. Unable to find peace, she began incorporating meditation and dream journaling into her daily life, inspired by Buddhist teachings that encouraged her to accept her emotions without attachment. One night, she dreamed of her loved one, and in the dream, they shared a moment of forgiveness and understanding. This experience allowed her to process her grief in a way she hadn't been able to in her waking life. Through dream work and the compassionate approach of Buddhist mindfulness, she found healing and was able to move forward with greater peace and clarity. Such stories emphasize the practical benefits of exploring our inner experiences. In Buddhism, understanding the mind is not an abstract exercise. It is a journey toward peace and liberation from suffering. Each dream, meditation, and spiritual practice brings the practitioner closer to an understanding of their true nature, which is free from attachment and aversion. This process of self-discovery is often likened to peeling away layers of an onion, gradually revealing the essence of the self, which is inherently peaceful and compassionate. By observing and reflecting on spiritual journeys, individuals gain insight into their habitual patterns of thought and behavior, empowering them to live more consciously and compassionately. As we conclude this journey into dream exploration and self-discovery, it is essential to reflect on the purpose of these practices within Buddhism. The ultimate aim is not simply to remember dreams or achieve spiritual experiences, but to cultivate a mind that is clear, compassionate, and free from suffering. By engaging with our inner lives, we align ourselves with the Buddhist path of awareness, inner peace, and transcendence. Each step towards self-understanding is a step away from ignorance and attachment, bringing us closer to the state of enlightenment that Buddhism aspires to achieve. In the spirit of this journey, let us consider a final call to action: to approach our dreams and spiritual experiences with openness, curiosity, and reverence. Let us remember that within each of us lies a vast inner world, filled with insights waiting to be discovered. By committing to explore this inner landscape, we honor the Buddhist tradition of seeking wisdom and compassion within ourselves. Dreams, spiritual journeys, And moments of deja vu are more than fleeting experiences. They are invitations to engage with the mysteries of our minds, to recognize our potential for growth, and to transform our lives in alignment with the timeless teachings of the Buddha. For those inspired to begin their own exploration, remember that the journey starts with small steps. A simple meditation before bed, a few moments of journaling upon waking, or a quiet reflection on the symbolism of a recent dream can lead to profound insights. Let each experience guide you, revealing the wisdom that lies within. By cultivating this practice of self-discovery, we not only deepen our understanding of ourselves, but also contribute to a world that is more compassionate, mindful, and awake. In this way, the path of dream exploration and self-discovery is not only a journey inward but also a journey toward greater compassion and understanding for all beings. In the journey through Buddhist teachings and techniques for remembering and controlling our dreams, we uncover not only a path to self-awareness, but a gateway to untapped wisdom. Imagine waking up each day with fresh insights, a deeper sense of purpose, and a connection to worlds beyond this one. The power to remember and control your dreams could be the key to unlocking parts of yourself you never knew existed. As you start practicing these techniques, ask yourself, what insights await you? How will your life change when you start seeing the hidden messages from your subconscious? Let this journey be a reminder. Within your dreams lies a universe of wisdom waiting to guide you. So, are you ready to embrace it?